7. Evaluate the achievement of Iltumish. The major achievements of Iltutmish are discussed below. Iltutmish may justly be regarded as the greatest ruler of the early Turkish Sultanate. He not only saved the infant Muslim dominion in India from disruption but consolidated the conquests of Qutbuddin into a strong and compact monarchy. Iltutmish was one of the great rulers of the slave dynasty. Like Qutbuddin Aibak, he began his career as a slave but rose to high offices under him. Then married his daughter. Qutbuddin Aibak's son and successor, Aram, having proved worthless, was deposed by the nobles of the court and Iltutmish was chosen Sultan, AD 1211. Immediately on his accession, Iltutmish set himself to the task of restoring order. He had a number of rivals to deal with. The most prominent among them were Tajuddin and Nasiruddin Qabacha. He defeated them both. He next brought the Muslim ruler of Bengal under his subjection. During the weak rule of Aram, the Rajput kingdoms of In fact, Iltutmish should be called the real founder of the Delhi Sultanate. Iltutmish began his career as a slave in the service of Qutbuddin Aibak, who himself had been the slave of his master, Muhammad Ghori. Hence Iltutmish has been aptly described as the slave of a slave. By dint of his abilities he endeared himself to his master. As son-in, Iltutmish was a very strong ruler. Aibak transferred his capital to Lahore but Iltutmish made Delhi his capital, and tightened his control over the areas extending from Satluj to Banaras. He defeated three powerful rivals, namely, Tajuddin, Ladis in the Punjab, Qabacha in Sindh, and Ali Mardan in Bengal. He reconquered from the Hindu Rana Thambhaur and Gwalior. He also conquered Malwa including Bhilsa and Ujjaini. The most serious threat to Iltutmish came from Genghis Khan of Mongols. The Mongols were in pursuit of Jalaluddin Mangbirani, ruler of modern Khivar. Iltutmish escaped the terror by a politic refusal of asylum which Jalaluddin requested. The Mongols, therefore, withdrew from Peshawar. Iltutmish was a great ruler. He gave independent status to the Delhi Sultanate. Iltutmish's daughter Razia, 1236–40, was endowed with considerable tact and qualities of leadership. She tried to play dominant groups of the Turki slave of Iltutmish against one another. Her authority was established over all the provinces of the Sultanate. But the Turkish nobles could not reconcile themselves to the rule of a woman. Further, the trust that she placed on an Abyssinian slave named Yakut gave them an excuse for an open revolt. In the conflict that ensued, Yakut was slain. Razia was taken prisoner by the rebel governor of Sirhind by name Altunya. Razia tried to save her position by marrying Altunya. But this could not reconcile the Turkish nobles who defeated and killed Razia and her husband in October 1240. He also completed the structure of the Qutub Minar and constructed a splendid mosque at Ajmer. He ruled for a period of 26 years. He died in 1236 AD.